Now we're going to move on to making a finished drawing. You have your thumbnail selected and you're ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to do as I get started is go ahead and put my crosshairs on my piece of paper. It doesn't have to be perfect. They don't have to be super straight. It's just a way to get the information. And then I could use my viewfinder if I'd like to, or I can also just refer to my thumbnail and to my setup to figure out where things are going to go. So I'm going to start in the center with this piece of the roll of tape that is kind of dominating that central part of the composition, and go from there. And what I'm doing is I'm just using very general geometric forms and very lightly gesturing in a composition using my thumbnail as a reference. This is all going to be refined into a more complete drawing, but I'm just getting some basic information on the page, and I'm using the crosshairs to figure out where things should go based on where they are in my thumbnail. Now this may not be very accurate, but as I get ready to move on to refining this, I'm going to be checking and measuring and squinting my eyes and looking for relationships between the objects. But this is a way to get started. And then from here I'm going to go in and start to refine the drawing. And this is what my gesture drawing looks like. You can see it's very quick and loose and not intended to be finished at this point. Now that I've gestured in my drawing, I'm going to go back in and start to refine it and make adjustments and make corrections, and then start to add value. Remember, when you're doing your drawing for your application, for your audition, you may not finish, and that's okay. We just know that we want you to get as much done as you can in the time permitted and show us what you're able to do in terms of drawing. Okay, so you can see that I'm trying to refine the drawing. I'm starting to erase the crosshairs and making more accurate shapes, erasing lines and getting rid of lines between shapes by using value instead of the line. And I'm not going to finish the drawing. I'm just going to show you kind of where you want to go from your gesture drawing so that you know how to sort of approach it. Okay, that's it. And here's a look at the drawing that I've got done up to this point.